I think the most important part of any 3D platformer is the movement, because even if the levels look amazing, how would the game feel if the movement looked like this? Hi, I'm Rap, and I'm making a 3D platformer on Roblox called Emerald Eyes. I've been spending the past year working on the demo for my game, and it's finally almost ready for you all to play. But after a while, I began to realize that I basically showed very little of the gameplay side of things, and the last piece of real video footage I showed on the game was, But since we're on the topic of movement, I wanted to finally talk about what the game's movement would look like. Now, it kinda started off simple with basically being just a double jump and dive, and whatever this is, but the problem with the moveset was that it just didn't really feel fun to play. So if you were falling for a long time, for example, the dive would basically just do nothing because you would be falling too fast. And the roll's distance was very inconsistent. If anybody watching this is a developer who had a similar issue, I was basically using an outdated movement system which was linear velocity, so I had to switch to body velocity. And now gravity isn't screwing everything over. But I know most of you don't really want to hear me talk about the moveset all day, so I'm just gonna show you it now. After I was polishing the moveset to actually make it not crappy, I kind of started experimenting with what else I can do it because I kind of wanted to make the game feel more fun to speedrun, and as the moveset kept expanding, I thought, hey, instead of just making the moveset limited, why not encourage players to try to find skips with it? Yeah, that double long jump thing you keep seeing, where you're doing a long jump in midair, yeah, that was actually a glitch, but that was actually kind of fun to add, and as that glitch was there, I just kept having so much fun with it, so I just kept it in the game because I haven't seen anyone else add this, and I thought this would be pretty fun to add to the game, so boom. I want to clarify one thing, I'm gonna try not to make it so easy to just skip an entire level or anything. At least not in the main game. But maybe on a second playthrough, players who can find out new moves, like the double long jump for example, could use some of the movement tech to create some really fun or crazy skips for speedruns. But where is the engine demo at? Well, it's actually almost done. The levels are all basically finished now, so all that's left for me to do is finish programming some things. I do want to say though that there probably will be a lot of bugs when it first comes out, and some of the things you see in the demo might end up being changed or updated. But the purpose of the engine demo is to get a playable version of the game out as soon as possible so I can get feedback quickly to fix any issues the game may have early on. There's still quite a lot of things I want to add to the engine demo, but if I keep adding more and more things to the engine demo without even releasing it, it'll take forever to come out, and that would defeat the purpose of why I made it in the first place. I still want to add more things to the engine demo as updates though, so even though they might not be out on release, I'll still go back and add more features as I get feedback on the engine. So yeah, the engine demo is almost done. I still don't really want to give any release dates just yet, but the wait really shouldn't be too much longer. If you're new, however, I do post updates on the Discord server for the game, and the link will be in the description. Until then, I'll see you next time.